The league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And at this point in the season, everyone is banged up. These teams, no exception.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Davis out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Grant in at the 4. And for San Antonio, inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. Devin Vassell out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Maverick in at the 3. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah. And in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Here we go. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now Davis to the inside. Here's Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Pass to Wembanyama. Davis against Vassell. That one goes. Count it.
The more Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Here's Davis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Davis taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis. Both free throws good from Davis.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Ayton, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
DeAndre Ayton, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Wembanyama.
One shot. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Now here's Simons. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Davis. Grant the screen. Baseline jumper. Nice jump shot.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
And here's Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Vassell can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Davis. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Ayton. He can't get it to go. Here's Sohan. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Fox against Davis. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Fox with the ball. Davis on him. And it's Fox missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Simons outside. Pass to Aiden. Outside for Grant. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And the dime going to Aiden, expanding the passing part of his game.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Davis against Vassell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Simons against Fox. Simons passes to Grant. Ayton in the high post. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Grant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, for the title contenders, Grant, how hard is it to stay focused during this home stretch of the regular season?
It is hard, but, you know, the best teams have the strong leadership, B.A. They have guys that help you stay locked in as a group, so you don't lose sight of the overall goal.
All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. Second is De'Aaron Fox.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Vassell against Simons. Ayton with a screen. Now here's Simons. Tightly guarded. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the bucket by the Blazers.
A smaller guard, but Fox relentless through contact.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Now here's Fox. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You got to admire that about him. The definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Vassell's got his second basket of the night. Portland leading. Outside Davis. Pass to Sharp. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in. That one falls for Grant.
Great basketball play, runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Now here's Fox. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. With the 10-footer, that one off the back iron and out. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Henderson, the pass to Simons. Outside Davis. Ayton with a screen. Davis misses. San Antonio trailing here. Collins outside. Pass to Vassell. Nails the wide open jumper. Vassell's gotten his third basket of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
On the wing, Davis. Goes up on the baseline. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Sohan, the pass to Fox. Vassell with it. There's the three. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Henderson against Fox. Henderson outside. Pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Davis missing again. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And here's Vassell. He really had an off game against the Bulls. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Fox against Simons. Fox goes in. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Here's Vassell. 9 points in the game, 4 on the clock.
As a defender, Grant has terrific instincts. He just stays all over the shooter.
Davis with it. Pass to Ayton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Vassell. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Walker, he's checked in for Grant. That's good from Ayton.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
Here's Branham, defended by Henderson. Pass to Fox. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, De'Aaron Fox. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Simons outside. From the elbow. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 6 points.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Henderson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. 5th, De'Aaron Fox.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Over to the wing. Collins finds Fox. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Davis. Launches it. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio's going 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Sohan. Walker covering. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Now Henderson. And Collins with the big block. Here's Champagnie. Drills it from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Henderson outside. On the take. It's Walker on the wing. Outside Davis. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Davis has got 12 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at the Spurs holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. And of course the Trailblazers down 4 spots.
Checking out Portland, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Davis down low, defended by Jones. Can't connect from short range. And RJ, I'll tell you, Zach Collins, he is an instigator on the court.
Yeah, B.A., the type of player you love to have on your team and hate on other teams. He does all of that hard-nosed stuff. Every quality team always has a player like him on their side where he just knows how to be a thorn in the side.
Now here's Grant. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Branham, defended by Henderson. Branham passes to Jones. 1:36 left in the first. Here's Branham. No made baskets yet. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland.
For the Trailblazers, number 4, Matisse Thibault.
Pass to Champagny. Jones with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Collins with a screen on Henderson. Jones misses. Portland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Grant finds Henderson. And there's a pick. The 3-ball. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Branham. Check by Davis. Now here's Jones. Pass to Collins. Up top, Vassell. Covered by Thibault. And he makes it. Vassell's got 11 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Henderson, the pass to Valanciunas. Davis with it. The 3. Rebounded by Champagny.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Collins. Vassell outside. Shoots over Thibault. Vassell can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Grant. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries it from the top of the key. That one rolls around and rims out. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 2. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
We've got Devin Vassell. Trey Jones is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Henderson to the right side. Grant, right side. Nice D from Vassell.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Branham, still without a bucket. Outside Jones. Pass to Branham. Collins a screen, 5 to shoot. Branham misses.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Thibault passes to Henderson. And here's Grant. Valanciunas down low. Here's Thibault. 3-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Branham, covered by Connaughton. Pass to Champagny. Now Vassell. For three. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Portland leading. Grant with it. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Vassell with it. Thibault picks him up from 18 feet away. Vassell can't get it to go. For Portland, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Connaughton outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Henderson drives in. Good. Henderson's gotten his second bucket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And the Spurs shooting just 38% for this game so far. There's a screen with the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Henderson outside. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Branham passes to Champagny. Vassell outside. This one for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Portland, Matisse Thibault. 1 shot.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Vassell outside. Pass to Branham. Collins a screen. Here's the 3. Branham misses. For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. There's the steal. Looking to get back on track. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
Thibault, a screen on Vassell. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got his second basket on the night.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Branham. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game, taking responsibilities, maybe Mr. Do-Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Pass to Vassell. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Vassell's got 16 points.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Now Valanciunas. And here's Henderson. Back to Valanciunas. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Vassell. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Valanciunas. And it's Portland scoring again.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. They set the pick. It's Vassell with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Timeout called, Portland.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Branham. Davis, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Henderson. Simons outside. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Outside Wembanyama, takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Here's Sharp. Give him 8. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Davis. Simons outside. Portland again missing. And for San Antonio, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Here's Champagnie. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And now just a 3-point Portland lead.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Sharp, coming off a 16-point game against Houston. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. And there's the drive. Deflected.
Yeah, the defensive instincts of Grant kicking in, especially when he sees the chance to block shots. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Sharp. He's got 10. Taken away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Ooh, it's stolen. Pass to Fox. Now here's Wembanyama. Valanciunas covering. Shot from 16. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Wembanyama's got 11 points. Here's Grant. 6 points for him. Simons outside. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
And you gotta be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Back to Sharp. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Right wing. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Valanciunas. Again, the Spurs score.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Portland calls timeout. Branham's checked in for Vassell. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Sharp passes to Simons. Valanciunas sets a screen from about 16, and there it is for him. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Here's Branham, checked by Davis. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against Portland, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Walker. Hits both from the stripe. And here's Davis. He's got 12. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Simons to the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Fox. Sharp, no good. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Davis against Fox. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
At the line for your Spurs, De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Here's Sharp. 10 points for him. Pass to Grant. Here's Ayton. There's Davis with the 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 18. Back to Fox. The 3. Over to the left wing. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Simons finds Ayton. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Fox against Simons. And it's Fox missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Now Ayton. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Fox. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. It's good. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Vassell against Simons. Here's Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Sharp's got 13 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
20 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sohan. No points yet. Wembanyama, screen on Grant. Here's Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey everybody, as you know, both rosters tonight without a number of key pieces.
Portland without their full squad. And unfortunately for them, Malcolm Brogdon is hurt. They'll miss his leadership and his versatility on the floor, specifically helping to orchestrate the offense and guarding multiple positions. Tough break.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Davis. Sharp out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Simons in at point guard. Portland leading. Sharp passes to Davis. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Fox, the pass to Vassell. And here's Wembanyama. Checked by Davis. Out to Fox. From the arc. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight. Simons against Vassell. Ayton, the screen on Vassell. Simons passes to Ayton. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama with it. Over Grant. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 17 points. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Shot from the top of the key. Portland again missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Simons. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Simons. Now Davis. Over Wembanyama. Portland again missing.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Now let's take a minute to see the top free throw shooters in the rookie class. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Davis. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Sharp from outside the arc.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Fox outside. Simons with a steal. And no good. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. San Antonio leading. Vassell with it. 18 points for him. Outside Wembanyama. Launches a 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Timeout called. Portland. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Davis, the pass to Sharp. To snap the cold shot.
Powerful.
Yes! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Sohan. No points so far. Wembanyama down low. He's against Ayton. Here's Sohan. And it's all from three-point range. Portland trailing here. Pass to Graham. Here's Ayton. He's covered by Fox. Davis from long range. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got rebound number 7 tonight. Vassell with it. Wembanyama, screen on Ayton. Here's Vassell, left side, Wembanyama.
Trailblazers foul. Jeremy Grant. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Wembanyama.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. Now Davis. And here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton, a screen on Fox. Three-pointer Sharp. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Davis. He's got 15. Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Maverick with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Fox against Simons. Fox, the pass to Sohan. And it's Portland with a rebound. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Ayton. Grant outside, inside. And there's Simons. That one's good on the assist from Grant. Grant's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Maverick. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Vassell outside. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Vassell's got 21.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Simons against Vassell. Pass to Graham. Now here's Davis. Simons outside. Davis misses. The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Here's Maverick. Vassell outside, fires from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Outside Davis. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs. Mavericks got 4 rebounds now.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now here's Ayton. Oh, swiped away. Here's Maverick. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. He gets it in there. Sharp's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
San Antonio's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Simons against Fox. Vassell outside. Here's Maverick. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential to the paint. Here's Ayton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Defense has no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And he makes the first. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Maybe the first thing people notice about Sohan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it could be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy. Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
Devin Vassell, 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Portland trailing here. Outside Davis. Ayton with a screen. Takes the 3. And Davis is good for 3. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Fox. 13 points in the game. And the shot goes in.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Simons against Vassell. Now Simons, 12 points for him. There's Davis with the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Now here's Henderson. He's got 7. Driving to the basket. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Henderson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Henderson. That one's no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Fox against Simons. And Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Vassell against Simons. On the wing, Davis. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Pass to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home. San Antonio leading. And here's Fox. 17 points in the game. And here's Vassell. Collins with a screen on Henderson. Here's Vassell. Off target from outside. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Simons outside. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Outside for Henderson. Let's go with a 3. And here's Grant from the arc. Counted from distance. And now it's just a 2-point Spurs lead.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Fox outside. 1:33 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Vassell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Davis, the pass to Henderson. He takes it in. Over Fox. Henderson misses. San Antonio has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Henderson. Here's Fox. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Collins with it. Vassell outside. Collins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. No good on the 3. The Trailblazers shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Outside Davis. Ayton in the high post. Shoots over Collins. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Davis. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Ayton knows when to look to score from there.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Henderson misses. Well, San Antonio shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Maverick, defended by Henderson. Pass to Champagny. Now Wembanyama. Count the basket and the foul! That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
With an excellent balance of size and touch, he's a tremendous finisher right there inside.
First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Wembanyama. 1 shot.
Portland trailing here. Outside Walker. Pass to Sharp. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Sharp, shooting 1.
One shot.
Here's Maverick. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagny from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. On the wing, Simons, defended by Jones. To tie it up, gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Trey Jones.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Simons passes to Valanciunas. Outside Walker. Pass to Simons. Outside Walker. Clock at 6. Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Maverick with a rebound. Maverick's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jones with the ball. Right side Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Wembanyama against Valanciunas. Wembanyama, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Stolen by Jones. Oh, from deep. Portland grabs the miss. 4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading. Pass to Jones. Lets it go from the wing. Portland grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Now here's Simons. Henderson with it. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Here's Maverick. Pass to Champagny. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Simons with a rebound. For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Sharp. And he gets it to go from the high post. And now a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Sohan's checked in for Champagny. And also a switch here for Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Thanks for that, Allie. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Maverick. Pass to Branham. Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Simons. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Branham. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Jones. Grant's checked in for Portland. Davis comes in for Simons. Here's Sharp. Henderson outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Aiden. And Collins with the big block. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Davis, the pass to Aiden. To the inside, Henderson. It's blocked. Pass to Fox. Collins finds Vassell. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Grant outside. Now here's Davis. Off target from three-point range.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Now here's Fox. The D's right on him. Grant outside. Fires the three. He drops it from range. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
Fox against Henderson. Here's Vassell. And it's blocked by Davis. Pass to Sharp from behind the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 6 assists in the game. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Vassell against Davis. Out to the wing. Here's Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. Vassell can't get it to go. Sharp passes to Davis, and Davis gets double-teamed. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. San Antonio trailing here. Now Vassell goes up on the wing. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Henderson. Free throw line jumper. Grant's shot is off. And San Antonio has possession. Now here's Vassell. Collins finds Fox. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
Explosive on the bounce. Fox is just a blur.
Timeout called, Portland. For the Blazers, Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson.
Sensational Spurs dance team.
Simons outside. Ayton, a screen on Vassell to the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And he drives in, and he lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Davis. To the paint. It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Takes it inside. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Simons outside. Back to Davis. Nice D from Vassell. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Ayton against Fox to tie it up. And it's good on the layup. Fox has got 23.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Wembanyama against Ayton. Pass to Davis. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Pass to Sharp. And Fox comes to help. Grant outside. Fires for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
On the wing, Vassell. Checked by Davis. Vassell with it. That one goes in. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Davis. Top of the key. And it's Davis again missing.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Fox outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 25 points.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Now here's Simons. Ayton, a screen on Vassell, and here's Simons outside. Rebound San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Sohan. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Grant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And a lot riding on this trip. And Grant knows that. He just has to stay confident.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He gets the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Grant. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Trailblazers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside Davis. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Davis. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grant. Back to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Ayton. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Sohan. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Ayton with the defensive effort. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Timeout called, the Spurs. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Maverick. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Grant. Wembanyama, screen on Simons.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Timeout called, Portland. Outside Davis. Pass to Simons. Launches a three. Can't get the three to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now Fox. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Davis. And it's Sharp in at the three, the small forward. They get it back. Maverick, the pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Vassell against Davis. Here's Maverick, just 4 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And Davis has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Vassell against Simons. Back to Davis. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Davis has got 23 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Anthony Simons.
And because Fox likes to score so often, it puts defenses in a very tough situation. He really earns a lot of these calls.
2 shots.
Free throw's good for Fox. And both free throws good for Fox. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Simons outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
This is why you can't let Ayton get established positioning down low, or else you just got to foul.
For the Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
shoot with 2.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And there's the screen. Releases. And it's Fox missing. Portland leading. Here's Simons driving inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Simons has got 19 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Here's Maverick. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Outside Davis. Pass to Aiden. Now Simons. He's guarded by Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Davis with it. Ball stolen. Fox with the ball. He's covered by Simons. And it's Fox missing. Portland's shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Grant finds Davis. There's the drive. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Maverick. Back to Wembanyama. Now Fox. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 32 points.
And that is a shot that Fox has continued to work on for years. He understands how important having a floater is when you are a point guard.
Now here's Simons. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's. The Spurs have gone a rocky 2 for 6 so far in OT. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Aiden. Wembanyama, screen on Aiden. Back to Wembanyama. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Aiden with a screen. Can they get it? And that one's good. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter. Now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Here's Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Grant. Sohan, pass to Wembanyama. Baseline try. The rebound by the Spurs. Now here's Fox. Pass to Sohan. That one rolls around and rims out.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Portland now. It's a 1-point game. Davis from long range. And it's Davis again missing. Here's Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Grant. To the inside. Yeah!
great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Timeout called, Portland. They're losing by 3. 24 seconds left to play in overtime. Now here's Davis, guarded closely. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland. Davis taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. Both free throws good from Davis. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Anthony Simons. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And Fox doesn't wilt under pressure. He steps to the plate and accepts it.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And the Trailblazers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 11 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And here's Davis. For the win! Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer!
Wow.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to knock down a shot like that.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Ooh.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Now New Balance presents the Player of the Game.